Welcome to History. So today I came with interesting problem. There is a model, right? So we aware about the model we use in the website, right? And how it works, how we have to make it, and we struggle a lot, like many times. So the content is changing in the model, depend on the component requirement, right? So how we have to do it. So I thought let's make a video on this because if I am feeling the same, so probably you were feeling the same, or it could be make help in our upcoming code. Let's say you are working on a project, so sometimes model is really helpful if we have to show, but it's really helpful if it is dynamic one. So let's dive in. So today I will take a leverage of a code editor, which is a tray. So I can show you how you can download the tray. It's same as cursor and other available in the market, but I feel it it's bit more better UI than others, and also I like the interface of this, so I thought to use this one. You can also use if you want to. So I will use AI. Basically, this is a AI assistant. Plus, I will use a brain to do as well because I see many developers use only AI, just they are giving the prompt and continuously they are making the development. But we have to understand how it should work, right? If we don't have any AI, so we will do hybrid development. So let's go. Let me create a first React application. So we will use Vite. So let's go to the Vite, and if we go there and we have to use the npm, so we will use the npm. So copy this command. So it will ask you the project name. So we will get this dynamic, dynamic, sorry, dynamic model. We'll use the React. We'll use the JavaScript. Okay. Now we have this one. I will use the tray to open this. Okay. So first, let's test this. Is it running or not? So npm run dev. Wait. Npm run dev. Oh, okay, okay. First, you need to install. Because of first time setup, so we need to install it. Just I created the scratch application for you. So as you can see, when we run npmi, there is a non modules. Now we are good to go to run npm run dev. It will open into this port. So let's verify this one. Cool. We have our React application running. Now we can modify the code. So let's go to code editor again. So this is a root component. So let me remove the whole code. Const app. Hello. And if we refresh this, okay. Now we have the hello, but there's still some CSS over there, which we can overwrite. Okay, now we are good to go. Now I thought let's to use Tailwind for our development because and nowadays everyone is using Tailwind and other UI library. So why not Tailwind? So we'll ask AI to install the Tailwind. So let's okay, we will get the prompt. I need to install Tailwind into current project. Okay, so let's see how it's doing. So it's checking, right? It is running some command. Cool. Okay, let's run this. See, on the behalf of us, he ran the command, right? And now Okay, see. Now as we can see there is an error, right? Interesting. How it is. Again, we will get the prompt to see this. Let's see. He is able to solve or not. So I guess it's already run this one first one. Okay. See. Now what you will do. So here we have to use our brain, right? We need to use our brain because we are stuck. How? How we need to fix this? Now AI is also giving us some another response. So let's go to the document of the Tailwind CSS.com. Now go to start it, and this is the process. Okay, just copy this one, paste it there. Okay, now we need to go this file. We need config.js. It should be there. Okay, JS. Okay, now we'll need to copy this one. We have to paste it there. Now Tailwind CSS plugin. We need to add it there. And now there is a CSS import. So basically, we want to apply the CSS throughout the platform, right? So there is a global index.css file. So you can edit there. That's it. Let's check it. So we can just take a sample code. Uh-huh, let me look for the button. Okay. I've searched there buttons. So let's see, are we able to get the same button or not? I will get the code from there and okay, let me go to the free one. UI blocks, preview. There we have something. So badge. Okay. Let me copy this code and we'll check it is working or not. See, it's as simple as that. If we stuck in there, right? Why this is not working and we are keeping the prompt into it. It really mess. So we have to use our brain. Don't forget to use our brain, okay? Because brain is always greater than AI. You have to keep practice or code. So okay, we are good with that. So okay, git command dash n. I'm just pushing this code. Tailwind CSS setup. Okay, sorry, we have to edit. It's committed. Later on, I will push the code so you can also refer. Okay, so what was our requirement? Let me break down the requirement first. Okay, so task. I made just task dot uh, md. Okay, so first create a model using using Tailwind. Okay, we will use. Then Tailwind. Okay, now controller controller of model. What is controller? Open and close handler. Okay, so where we can trigger, right? And and there is a children of the model JSX inside the model. Basically, what the component or what the element that you want to render inside the model. Now action button. There is a close button. There is a title. Okay, or let's say we can simply say that header of model. Header as title. Okay, that would be the close button. There is a body model. We need to pass the children content or any JSX, and there is a footer, right? footer. We can call it action buttons. Hmm, It could be save, cancel it, etc. So we need to achieve that. Okay, so here we will give the prompt again. Let's take the leverage of AI. I want to develop a common component as name like dynamic model. Okay, design. Let's press the enter. Cool. It gave us the code. Oh my. Okay, okay. He gave back things. Let's see. We will run it. We define our plan, okay, and he picked it directly and asked to apply. Okay, let's accept this. Accept this one as well. Cool. And let's check. It's running or not. Cool. We have the model. That's really good. Cool. But it cool. We have the thing. So that's fine. But I feel the background should be a little bit less. So backdrop. So backdrop will be little less. Okay. Accept this. Let's see. Again, same. Now, what you will do? You will keep giving the prompt again and again, again and again without understanding the code? No, we don't need to. We have the basic thing. We just have to modify. Okay. So let's go there and find why we have the black. Okay. Black is there. So instead of this, first remove the background color. Okay. Let's say BG, uh, opacity, say. So we need to again go to the documentation and look for opacity. Opacity. Yeah. Oh, okay, why we are not getting it? Let me. Okay, we need to go to the Tailwind CSS, and here let's say again we will try opacity. See there, right? So as we can see, there is right. So let's check this one. Mm, what it gave us earlier? It gave us this, right? But let me put black. See, right? Now it's better. If we go to the documentation, it is working. But now with the AI, it's not working. Straightforward. Okay. Never ever rely on AI. Just use brain. So we had this thing. This is a basic thing. Okay. Now what we want to make it dynamic. So as we can see, there is no dynamic one. Basically, it is dynamic, but I found like we can make it more dynamic. Okay. As we can see, there is. Let me close this one. I don't want this now. Okay. We have the basic skeleton. Okay. So this is that we can do, but we can do it more. Let's say we have a certain structure that we are following up. Okay. So how we have to do? So let's say this one we have, and we cannot write again and again, and we have to follow some consistency in our component already. So what we can do, we can move our whole code after. Okay, let me remove that and go to the custom model and go there. Let it be pasted there and need to comment this. Okay, and let me remove something and see. Okay, it is there, right? And I don't want to pass this one. So title is example model, that is fine. If I close it, this is also working. Okay, this is the basic thing is working, it's fine. So we have the trigger component, this one, and we have this, right? Now let's make the action buttons. What the action button could do, let me show you. Action buttons. Okay, okay, that is comma missing. So what is the, it will be basically in each button what we have, right? What we have to pass it. Each button should have some label, class name, disable conditions. In some case, you disable, right? And on click event. For now, this is only I can think of. So we need to make on the basis of that. So let's say action button. Okay. If it is a length greater than 0, then we need to show. Okay. So action buttons dot map button of action line. And if it is not, we don't need to return anything. Okay. Okay. Now come on there. It's a button and there is an index. So copy any button first. Control X. Now remove the rest one. Comment document. Okay. So let's see. We don't have any button now, right? So go there and say action buttons. The first button will be okay. We have the thing. So we have the label. I'll say cancel on click. We don't need it now, but anyway, and disabled and say false. So we have one action button. So it should render one button. See, we have one button. And if I copy this again, right? Save. It has two button, but the label button is basically not changing, right? So let me go there. And if I'm coming here, right? So button dot label. It is right, and we need to pass the key basically. See, changing. Now need to pass a class name as well. So we can give the default class name, okay, if you want to. So, uh, I, okay, okay. So we need to give the class name rounded MD, rounded MD. Basically the color will change, okay, based on the condition. So, okay. Now we want to get this color. Okay, let's go there and go to the buttons. What type of button we have? This is the variant of the button we have. So, okay, uh, button groups. Okay, that is also not there. So we'll go to the color. So let's go there. We have the different colors. So let's say uh, we have button slate, which is for the cancel. So by default, we will the slate. So let's see how the button is look. Okay, okay. Sorry, slate 50. We will give it 100. Slate 100. Okay, and BG. Okay, see color is changing. Okay, so we'll make the PX and we can say pay. We have to give the two and let me open the button again and we can get the code again. We will add it to button and buttons group. Hmm, docs. These are the properties we have, so we can make our own button. So we already have the button this one. Okay, so we will say in the PX direction, right? We have to 4 and PY we have to 2. That's it. Now color we need to give alone again the color the same. I don't like the color of the buttons. That's why let's give the pink. Don't think the pink is a color, but let's keep the pink. Pink we can get the what is this? Pink is 500. Okay, pink is 500. So let's say do we have okay, and now we need to give the text color white. Text should be the white. Okay, and okay, we see one more issue. So let me cut this one and give the detail. Okay. Now we can call this like class name flex gap 2. Okay, there is a gap. And we want the position into the end. So that's why we can see justify end. See, it is. And I want margin X or margin no, padding X, I want the 2. So there should be the space. And padding Y, I also want the 2. So it looks better, right? Button Y should be no, 2 is better. Okay, so now this is more convenient now. Any button that you want to do, you can give. And I also told you you can pass the class name. Okay, so what we want, I want basically class name. So button let's say dollar button dot class name. So if we go there and again there, right? So we can pass the class name. So class name, what could be? I want to change the color of save. So let's say it's red. Oh, sorry. I want to change the color of the this one. Okay. So we can say the primary. So we can let's give me the color of rose. So if you go there, it's a rose one, right? And the save. And save we can see we can get the blue one. We can see the indigo. I want the class name or let's say BG green. Any anything I write. Mm. It is uptime, but why my color is not this rose not taking, but we get the indigo then. Indigo. Indigo is not uptime. Why not? Let me debug this. BG indigo there is. Okay, the color set not probably library issue, but for us now you understand my point, right? So again, let's get the color of lime. Let's see it's working or not on lime. Okay, wait. We can do one thing. We can ask the BG color. Okay, BG color I want. Okay, and the text color we can keep the white only. Okay, so let's say uh there if we go there, right, and if none of the class name is present, right, then we can say keep the this one. Okay, now color of class name. So I give the class name in PG color. We can say so we can say BG color, BG color. So there is right. So yeah, then go to that dynamic BG color. Okay, see now it's okay. Okay, so you can say this one. Okay, now it is working. So now I can get the rose, lime, whatever you want to yellow. See, it's working. So this is sorted. Let me add one more button. We can say discard and we'll get this color to indigo. Indigo. See, we have the three colors. Okay. Now, so it is really helpful, right? We have to close, then it's doing the same stuff, right? And here we can pass anything, right? So let me go to the model. Anything, anything you want to, let's say in the div, right? I want P, any JSX you want to, you can add. See, it's working. And if I want to give the button again here, right? So I can give the button itself. Hello. Okay. BG red, PX2, PY2, BG red 500. See, it is there. And if I go to the rounded MD, so so basically we can pass any JSX inside that HTML and we can reuse it on, right? And let's say we know how to open it, right? So we need to give the one state there and we need to close handler there. The title is working there. And one more thing, the disabled condition, let me make it true there. So what I want during the disable, okay, I want the disable state as well. So button disabled. It's not disabling it, right? So what we can say during the disabled, right? If the disabled is there, disabled opacity 20. See, it's a grayed out. And we want cursor pointer none. Cursor dis cursor not allowed. See, cursor is not allowing. We can say button, okay. Like that, we can also write button dot disabled. Otherwise, we can say cursor allowed, cursor pointer. And do we have some issue there? No. So now again, we will ask AI to correct this. Let's say it's not working properly. Make this correct. We struggle, so we'll also take the AI help. Why not? Accept this and check it. You need to root some condition. Okay, you can debug it yourself. Okay, but my just idea was to how we can make it work. Okay, so let me recap. So we have one open state and we have two closed handler. So what happens on the parent level? We will use this component. Okay, and we need to define the state which will help you to open and close. So there is a one handler on close. We can close the model by using this, right? So there is, right, and that we can do. If it is not open, we need not to return anything. Okay. If it is open, we can close by that, and we have the title in the header, right? So if you go there, sorry, if you go there, there is a title in the header. In the header, we have the title. There is, and in the title, we have the close button. So again, in the close handler, we can make the close, and it can trigger this component from there. And the action buttons, right? So action buttons basically it will help you to render the multiple components of multiple times the buttons that you want to based on our use case. And we added the on click, right? So let's check on click is working or not. Okay, so there is a on click. So let me console cancel. Okay, and save. See, it's suggesting, and they are discard. So let me go there, inspect and check the console. Are we getting the console? See cancel. We are getting. It's a disabled one, right? Discard is there. Okay, because disabled, so that's why we are not. Let me keep it false. If it is false, so we'll give the save button as well. So see how it is helpful. So you can make your own component, right? Like that way. So it can work on your own as you want to, right? So it's really helpful. Give it a try and basically subscribe my channel if you want to make some video on the your real use case that we should have to use in our project. So it can really help you to uh, write or better code. And here we can take the also took the leverage of AI, right? And also we used our brain to solve the issues that we counter. So thank you and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, tell streak, and follow more for that. Thank you.